When was the last time an asteroid fell on Earth? How much damage did it cause? Occurrences of asteroids falling on Earth are rare, but some notable events have been recorded in recent years. Recently, on 3rd December 2024, an asteroid with a diameter of about 70 centimeters fell in the Yakutia region of Russia. This event did not cause any significant damage, since its size was small and it burned up as soon as it entered the atmosphere. Earlier, on 15th February 2013, an 18-meter diameter asteroid entered the atmosphere in the Chelyabinsk region of Russia. About 1,500 people were injured and many buildings were damaged by the explosion. This event is considered to be the largest asteroid event in modern history. Despite these events, the chances of large asteroids hitting the Earth are very low, and scientists continue to monitor such celestial bodies to detect potential threats in time. Let us know what the whole news is, and you are also requested to watch the video from the beginning to the end because this video is going to be very interesting and informative. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. Stay connected with us for the latest updates in the field of science and stay updated. About 66 million years ago, an asteroid collided with Earth, a collision so powerful that it changed the definition of life on Earth. The dinosaurs that lived on Earth came to an end and human life came into existence from here. The collision was so powerful that it completely changed the Earth's climate and ecosystem. This led to the extinction of dinosaurs and about 75% of the creatures of the Earth. The asteroid had a diameter of about 10 to 15 kilometers, but the collision was so powerful that it released energy equivalent to about 100 million megatons of TNT. The collision caused fierce volcanic eruptions, tsunamis, and global forest fires. Dust and ash spread in the atmosphere, so that sunlight could not reach the Earth for years and brought global cooling to the Earth. Large-sized creatures, especially dinosaurs, became extinct due to food and environmental changes. This collision allowed mammals to survive, as they were of small size and able to gather food even in harsh conditions. Later, these mammals evolved into primitive humans, hominids. If we talk about 200 million i.e. 2 billion years ago, then at that time there was a huge meteorite collision on Earth, which formed the Vredefort crater, i.e. South Africa. It is the largest crater ever known, with a diameter of about 300 kilometers. However, life on Earth at the time was only in the form of microorganisms, and this collision was important in the evolution of life, but it had no direct connection to dinosaurs or humans. One such asteroid is heading towards our Earth again, named 2024 Year 4, and initial analysis predicted it to hit the Earth on 22nd December 2032. However, based on recent studies and observations, scientists have reduced this possibility to a great extent. The asteroid, discovered in December 2024, was estimated to be between 40 and 90 meters in size. In early calculations, the probability of it hitting Earth was considered to be 3.1%, which was the highest ever recorded likelihood. However, after new observations and detailed analysis, NASA and the European Space Agency, ESA, have ruled out this possibility almost negligible. As of February 2025, NASA has reduced the probability of a collision to 0.004%, while ESA has lowered it to 0.0016%. Despite the reduced threat to Earth, scientists have found that the probability of 2024 Year 4 hitting the Moon is about 1%. This probability has increased slightly compared to previous estimates, but it is still a minor risk. NASA and other space agencies are constantly monitoring the orbit and behavior of this asteroid. In March 2025, a more detailed study will be conducted on it through the James Webb Space Telescope, which will reveal further information about its size, structure, and precise orbit. Currently, the 2024 Year 4 asteroid poses no significant threat to Earth, and the probability of it colliding is almost negligible. Scientists are constantly monitoring it so that any potential risk can be assessed and resolved in time. Asteroids have fallen on Earth several times, some of which caused massive destruction, while others have had a lesser impact. Vredefort crater 2 billion years ago, location, South Africa, diameter, 300 km. The result, the largest known asteroid impact ever seen on Earth. Only microorganisms were present on Earth at that time, but this collision caused major geological changes on the surface of the planet. Sudbury Basin 1.85 billion years ago, location, Canada diameter, ~250 km result. This collision was also very powerful and affected the geological structure of the Earth. The heat emanating from it created new structures of minerals. Chicxulub asteroid 6.6 million years ago, location, Mexico, Yucatan Peninsula diameter, ~150 km. The result, the collision killed 75% of creatures, including dinosaurs. This led to fierce volcanic eruptions, tsunamis, and global climate change. An age of darkness and cold began on Earth, eliminating large creatures. Tunguska event 30th June 1908, location, Siberia, Russia, diameter, ~50-60 meters. The explosion occurred in the air, did not fall to the surface, result, 2,000 square kilometers of forest destroyed. The explosion was 1,000 times more powerful than the Hiroshima atomic bomb. Fortunately, the incident occurred in an unmanned zone, which did not cause loss of life. Chelyabinsk meteor, 15th February 2013, location, Russia, diameter, ~18 m. Result, this meteorite exploded as it entered the atmosphere. More than 1,500 people were injured by the explosion, mostly due to shattered glass. Hundreds of buildings were damaged. 2024 Year 4, possible collision, 2032, but now the danger is less, location, probability of passing by the Earth, diameter, 40 to 90 meters, estimated, likely consequences, according to preliminary estimates, there was a 3.1% chance of it hitting the Earth, but now it has been reduced to almost zero. If it were to collide, it would have been enough to destroy a small town. Small asteroids often enter the Earth's atmosphere but burn up and get destroyed. Large asteroids hit the Earth once in hundreds of millions of years and can seriously affect life. Scientists are monitoring such threats with the help of NASA and other space agencies so that possible collisions can be predicted in advance. There have been many asteroid collisions in the history of our Earth, and the possibility of such hazards remains in the future as well. Some of the collisions were very large, having an impact on the entire planet, while some were relatively small. Scientists are constantly monitoring these asteroids to deal with any potential threat. What are asteroids? Asteroids are small, rocky celestial bodies that are commonly found in the asteroid belt located between Mars and Jupiter. However, some asteroids also come close to Earth by changing their orbit. Carbonaceous asteroids, C-type, these have a high carbon content and are the most common in the universe. Metallic asteroids, M-type, these are high in metals such as iron and nickel. Silicate asteroids, S-type, they contain compounds of silicon and oxygen. Scientists monitor asteroids that can pose a threat to the Earth. Some of the major potentially hazardous asteroids, PHs, are 2024 Year 4 asteroid, possible collision date 22nd December 2032, diameter 40 to 90 meters, probability of collision. The impact of the collision, by 0.001%, and the impact could have destroyed a small town. 29075, 1950, the asteroid, potential collision date at 2880, diameter 1.1 kilometer, probability of colliding. 0.3% more impact of collision, global catastrophe possible. 9994 to Apophis asteroid, potential collision date 13th April 2029, diameter 370 meters, probability of collision 0%, and impact of collision, if hit, would have caused heavy destruction at the regional level. What would happen if a large asteroid hit Earth? If an asteroid 1 kilometer or larger hits the Earth, its impact can cause huge devastation. An asteroid hitting the Earth can cause an explosion millions of times more powerful than a nuclear bomb. Earthquakes and volcanic eruptions can be triggered when they hit the ground. The energy of the collision will be so much that it can impact up to thousands of kilometers. If the asteroid falls into the ocean, waves higher than 100 meters can rise. It could completely submerge coastal cities and countries. A 10 kilometers large asteroid can change the water level in the entire ocean. Due to the heat arising from the collision, there can be a fire all around. This can burn forests up to thousands of kilometers. Dust and ash will disperse into the atmosphere, blocking sunlight and causing temperatures to drop. The dust generated by an asteroid collision can remain in the atmosphere for months or even years. Sunlight will decrease, which could lead to global cooling, the cold era. There may be a shortage of food because the photosynthesis process of plants will stop. If an asteroid 10 kilometers or larger hits the Earth, it can cause a dinosaur extinction-like situation. More than 50% of Earth's species could go extinct. Human civilization may also be in danger due to lack of food and harsh environment. What would happen if the asteroid hit a city? Name of the city and possible damage for 1 kilometer asteroid. New York, entire city destroyed, more than 5 million deaths. Delhi, 200 kilometers of everything burnt down. Half of Tokyo, Japan affected. London, the whole of England in crisis. What are scientists doing to avoid asteroid collisions? NASA and other space agencies are working on several projects to prevent any potential asteroids from hitting Earth. DART mission, 2022. NASA changed the direction of a spacecraft by hitting the Dimorphos asteroid in 2022. It was the first successful attempt to protect the Earth. NEO Survey Telescope, NASA is developing it to find the potentially dangerous asteroid early. Gravity Tractor, the technique of changing the gravitational force of a spacecraft by sending it to an asteroid. Nuclear deflection, plan to change the direction of the asteroid with a nuclear explosion, but this will be the last resort. Do we need to be afraid? No. Scientists are constantly monitoring the asteroid. No major asteroids are going to hit Earth in the near future. Even if there is a threat, we have developing techniques to stop it. Asteroids may be a real threat to Earth, but there is no immediate threat right now. Scientists are keeping an eye on it, and agencies like NASA are developing measures to combat asteroids. If a large asteroid comes towards Earth in the future, we will get a warning in advance and efforts can be made to deal with it. What would happen if a large asteroid hit Earth? If a large asteroid hits the Earth, its effects can be devastating. The intensity of the impact will depend on the asteroid's size, velocity, composition, and location of the collision. 10 to 50 meters, small asteroids, damaged locally, could explode in the air, such as Tunguska, 1908, and Chelyabinsk, 2013. 100 to 500 meters, can destroy a large city or small country, cause large volcanic eruptions or tsunamis. Bigger than 1 kilometer, global disaster, climate change, millions of people killed. Anything 10 kilometers or larger can affect the life of the entire planet, with a dinosaur extinction, Chicxulub, 6.6 million years ago.
So friends, see you again in the next video with some more interesting facts. If you like the video, then definitely like, share and subscribe, and if you want a video on a particular topic, then tell your topic in the comment box below.